Welcome everybody to sprint qualifying for the 2026 Formula 1. Oh my god, I just made myself run out of breath. British Grand Prix. I like forgot to breathe before the intro. Oh my god, I almost passed out. Welcome everybody to sprint qualifying. If you don't know, sprint weekend. I'm looking forward to it. I just forgot what my normal lines are for the intro, but yeah, it's sprint qualifying time, which will set the grid for the sprint tomorrow. We had one practice session earlier today. It was quite interesting. We might even have Lewis Hamilton fighting for pole, which I didn't expect from Ferrari. But yeah, let's see how the session plays out. If you're new here, this is how it works. You got my face here, you got the live timings here, you got the session timer down the bottom left that you can sync on up with, and we've got lovely Twitch chats. So if you're watching right now on YouTube, or come join us on Twitch, twitch.tv/Ponden. We're live every single Grand Prix weekend for every single session. Now, I cannot show the broadcast live. It is obviously copyrighted. So find a place where you can sync on up with myself in the rest of the chat and watching the session together. The session about to begin. Let's get ready. But yeah. For people that don't know, a sprint weekend, there's 6 times a year. Basically, instead of having 3 practice sessions, we delete 2 of the practice sessions and we have a sprint qualifying and a sprint race. Basically, what that means is so the drivers and teams can practice and test out their cars in actual competitive sessions, and there's more championship points up for grabs. It means we get more entertainment. I actually love sprint weekends now. Formula 1 feels weird without sprint weekends, so yeah. Now stick around after sprint qualifying today. We have got F1 Academy qualifying to watch, so we'll be watching that on the stream. Actually watching it, it's free to watch, so be sure to stick around to watch it with us. Miss V3, thank you so much for the 5 gifted, and then another 5 gifted on top of that. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for the support. How many gifted subs are you up to now? Oh, yeah, up to 10 now in total. Why do I feel like I knew you were bidding, weren't you? You were bidding yesterday. Thank you so much, Miss V. I really, really do appreciate it. And guys, thank you all for the subs. We're on 495 subs right now. We're 5 away from the sub goal. I haven't been on 500 subs ever. Really? Well, I can't remember. Was I on 3? No, I think I was on 600. I think my highest is 600 when Mr. P, when Mr. P, Ryan, no, not Mr. P, Ryan P, donated all those, gifted all those subs back in the day. But like, this is the highest I've had, excluding his massive, like, fucking 600 bomb. But yeah, thank you. No, I think my highest is 300. I don't even know anymore, dude. I don't even know anymore. Anyways, thank you guys so much for the support. I really do appreciate it. Hi, Ponden. Hi, chat. I'm so ready for this one. Some Matty Boomba. All right, let's get the timer up for you guys. But yeah, honestly, guys, I know I probably don't show it so much on the stream just because I'm so bad at saying thank you, and I don't want to ever, like, do things for subs because it just feels weird and unnatural to me. But I do appreciate a lot, honestly, like being, you know, them 6. Let's go for the usual. Stroll, Alonso, Bottas, Perez. Now this is where it gets interesting, because is it Williams or Haas? Let's go one of each. Let's go Sainz and Ocon. Albon, home Grand Prix, he'll make it through. Wind intensity is gusting at 20 kilometers per hour, says Perez's engineer. How the fuck did Landon get a sprint pole this season? McLaren are virtually nowhere. Yeah, what Grand Prix was it? Was it Miami? Kind of popped off. Golden Cap, we're up to level 8. Holy. All right. Beautiful track. Let's see if it's still beautiful with this reg of cars. Setback. What does that do? Ba. One day we'll see Alonso get back on the podium even if he turns 60. Imagine Alonso gets a podium and then just goes, yep, I'm done now, I'm retiring. Gets a win. Yep, I'm done now. Yeah, so they have to qualify in mediums in this session, same as SQ2. Ollie Bowman with a special British Grand Prix helmet. What's the bear represent? I know bear for Bearman, but like, is it a British bear company or something? I am hungry. I can't lie, guys. I am hungry. I'm looking forward to the pub. Basically, my housemate, Ryan, he is a chef. and he works at our local pub. We're going to our local pub to watch Australia vs Egypt, and because it's Australia vs Egypt today, he's putting a chicken parmigiana with chicken salt chips as a special on the menu today. I'm fucking hyped because this country and many countries don't do chicken parmigianas, and that's like a classic at home. So I'm excited to have my first chicken parmigiana in like 5 years. Guys, the hype train is done, or the Kappa train's done. Level 9, 51 subs, 1,900 bits. That is insane. Thank you guys so much. I don't know what the fuck you guys decide. Why the fuck you guys randomly decided to just pop off some days, but thank you, thank you. I wish the train kept going, but we had to get into the sessions, so I had to focus up. FIA logo back at the bottom of the timings. Why are we doing that, bro? Why are we doing that? Yinad, yes, they were the follow. We all got paid today. Why? Because it's July 1st. That's how it worked. All Alonso needs is a giant mess and a wet Monaco, and we can luck him onto the podium. True. Well, Monaco's been and gone. As a chef myself, wish him the best of luck in this heat wave. Yeah, I don't think his kitchen is aircon. Yeah, I don't know why the FIA logo is back on the bottom of the timing board. They added it, then they removed it, now it's back again. Alright, Hamilton 2/10 up on Leclerc. Both Ferraris ahead of Mercedes. Interesting. Did Martin call Charles Leclerc Charlie? Yeah, he does that a lot. Whoa! Liam in between the books. My goat. Is track getting better? Okay. Track must be getting better. Interesting, the track is like this. Usually we don't see this much track evolution at a permanent track. Lindblad goes P6. 5-10's down on Liam. What? And Max goes just ahead of Liam. Yo, Liam cooking? But Hadja's going to go ahead of Max here. Wow. Max, 5-10 off Hadja. And Hadja goes up to the top. Yo! I have Fry's running a very low downforce setup. Interesting. And Piastri goes P3. That's poo from Norris. This is really weird. Red Bull, Ferrari, McLaren. Ferrari, Mercedes, Red Bull. V-Carb, McLaren, Mercedes. What? This is really interesting so far in the mediums. 1 second between the top 12 as well. Everyone's on fresh tires, so I'm confused. Show the old battery causing problems? Maybe, yeah, maybe. MB still doesn't use 8th gear like an FP1. MB? Mohammed Ben Salem? Haas is so dog shit now. Yeah, I don't know why they've fallen off so much. I don't think they really brought any upgrades. Roby Elite, they were the wallet. James Vowles needs to be on fraud watch. That Williams is so shit. Yeah, they started off the season terribly, and then they kind of got back in the mix for a little bit, and then they're just gone again. Where's the Aston gonna go, though? Where's the Aston gonna go? Oh, my stomach, bro, my stomach. Leclerc goes up by 1/10. On Mercedes-Benz. Are you saying they're not using 8th gear? That's crazy. And Hamilton goes up to about 10th. Okay, track's getting better. And very interesting quality. Wow, Aston Martin is very much the last team now. What are they, 2 seconds? 1 second basically off of the Cadillac in front. Yeah, 3.5 seconds off the front. Alright, 2 minutes to go. Oh my god. I forgot the sessions are shorter. We're flying through. Ferrari garage is absolutely packed out. Who's that? She looks familiar. Lando stands completely packed out to watch him have no battery at his home Grand Prix. Just to disappoint all the fans. Yeah, I don't know why Max is so far off Isaac. Alright, let's see what these second runs look like. W Lando Ultras. Yeah, Russell's behind Antonelli, Max is behind Hadja, Norris is behind Piastri. Leclerc and Hamilton are somewhat close right now. Lift there into Brooklands. Damn, Russell 3/10 off Hamilton. I mean, obviously this was the second lap on these tires, but like, come on. Wow. This is interesting from Russell. His home Grand Prix, you know, wants to go for that win. I don't know, man. The way that the inconsistencies of this season is really starting to make me feel like there's like a battery leak or something. Like there's a problem with the batteries and inconsistency. Like I feel like there's gonna be like a conspiracy. Like clip this right now. Like I feel like there's gonna be a conspiracy in a few years where it's like, or not a conspiracy, or like something gets discovered that like the difference between batteries between teams and drivers was so different, and like added so much inconsistencies to qualifying and races where like one race the driver would have a good battery, another like. Because I just don't understand how, like, Max, how is he just now magically, oh, I'm just magically 2/10 behind Hadja. What? So Trent is better for batteries, and this is not one of them. Better engine is going to win this weekend. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the difference between teammates. Like, why is Lando so much lower than Piastri? Why is Max so much lower than Hadja? Why is Russell worse than Antonelli? Anyways, oh, end of the session. Ocon's out. Behrman's made it through at the moment. Depending on where the Williams go. Stroll has his lap time deleted. Perez out-qualifies Bottas once again. Perez only 1/10 away from out-qualifying Ocon. Cadillac's really closed that gap, and Stroll gets out-qualified by his teammate again. And where are the Williams? Where are the Williams? Here they come, here they come. Can Albon and Sainz knock out Behrman? Or is Behrman going to make it through to SQ2 at his home Grand Prix? Sainz knocks him out. But can Albon knock him out? 10 milliseconds. Oh, Behrman's going to be kicking himself if he gets knocked out here by 10 milliseconds. And he does. Wow. So, both Haas out in SQ1. Behrman at home. Only 10 milliseconds. He'll be sad about that. But, yeah. Aston Martin. 3.5 seconds off the top. That's so bad. Bottas out-qualified by his teammate again. But Perez, only 1/10 away from beating the Haas. But still, they're like a second down. Yeah, both Haas out. Wow. Wow. Well done to Williams for making it out at home. Okay, well, we Obviously predicted the bottom 4 correct, but we did Williams instead of Haas. I completely forgot that session was shorter, and I was yapping. Yeah, Ollie's don't be happy with that at home. Yeah, that's another great best of the rest lap from Liam. Only 1/10 off of Antonelli. Okay, very interesting session so far. Very interesting session. I'm actually surprised that Williams made it through. Katie being so close to Haas is so embarrassing for Haas. Well, not... yeah, well, I mean, it wasn't Haas. It was just Ocon. Because Ocon was 6 down on Bamman. Oh, you gotta look at another team. Yeah, Audi being a Trojan horse again. But the thing is, like, teams will consistently move up and down, I think, now with the budget cap and upgrades and stuff like that. So moving team isn't always the best idea. 107% the Aston Martins are embarrassing. True. Okay, we got another session of mediums, and then we'll move to softs afterwards. I'm trying to get the creatine at the bottom of my water. What's happening at Lando? Is this why he's slow? Watching F1 sober is mid. Oh, yeah, a few corrections there coming out of Brooklands. And then how much does he lift coming into Cops? Now, do people always clap at the end of sessions? Everyone's clapping at the end of Q1? Wait, you watching live on the track right now, Sunray? Hell yeah. Oh, Park came off the Cadillac. Nice, nice. Cadillac reliability. GM reliability. What's up, Quinto? Guessing Lego kart race could be beat Aston's lap time? Oh, for sure. This better be worth it. I stayed up till 1:30 AM to watch this shit. Hey, 1:30's not that bad, bro. Lock in. Oh! Barely got here for quality started, but made it. Nice, nice. Wait, how come we didn't leave like earlier / yesterday? I'm in Australia, bro. Most of these types of things at 1 AM. No, I feel you. I lived in Australia, man. I feel your pain. I feel your pain. All right, that's a really interesting SQ1. Let's see how SQ2 goes. So sprint quality will end at about 5, and then yeah, we got F1 Academy qualifying. Oh, do I stay live? We'll see. We'll see how I feel. We have F1 Academy qualifying to watch, but I'm also hungry, and I don't want to be late for the Australia-Egypt game. So we'll see. Yo, let us down doing a Mexican wave. Why is it called a Mexican wave, by the way? What's track evo? So track evo is track evolution. It means the evolution of the track, whether it's temperature or the rubber being laid down, that makes the cars more grippy. So obviously, the later on in a session, the more grip that gets laid down, the warmer the track gets. So if you, or even if you're at a street circuit, the dust gets kicked off. So that's why as the sessions go on or as time goes on, the track gets better. That's called track evolution. But some tracks have more track evolution than others. So street circuits have a lot of track evolution because obviously there's a lot of dust on the street circuits and not as much rubber. That was actually a banging explanation for me, I can't lie. That is a massive paddock club, holy shit. That's unnecessarily big. Did anyone see that insane ending the Portugal-Croatia game last night? No, I haven't watched it yet. Was a package deal only Friday and Monday. Could have sorted my own travel, but was only £800, including everything. That's really good. That's actually really good. How many DNS do you think there's going to be during both races? Maybe like 4, 5, maybe like 9 or 10. It's Gollum, then the follow. Alright, Almost Q2 time. SQ2 time. Let's get the SQ2 logo up. 16,000 people in the Lando stand. That's sick, man. There we go. They're coming out. All right, what do we think are going to be the bottom 6? All right, bottom 6. This is going to be Williams now. Albon, Sainz. Then it's going to be Gasly and Colapinto. And then, honestly, I think both E-cars make it through. I think it's Bortoletto and Hulk. I mean, obviously, the Audis will be fighting to make it out. Same with Gasly, but that's my bottom 6. I think Lynn and make it through the big 8. The top 8. Wait, what did I just hear? Wait, I'm rewinding to hear what he said. The front brake duct is broken off Lando's car and they're not going to be able to replace it. Yikes. Dog. Lando said that was crazy. He has banger cocktails. Lando can't catch a break. Wait, so what grandstand are you in, sorry? Are you in the Lando one? Or the one next to it? What is that? Skull dancing emoji. I like it. Emote. Not Leah dance. I like that. Alright, guys. We're getting channel point predictions in a second. Get channel points in. Go, 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 go. Who's put 230k on Kimmy? What the hell? Ponden, you were slandering Cadillac's reliability for no reason. What do you mean, no reason? Every race they fall to bits, and a part just came off them. It was a part of the McLaren that fell off. Was it? Oh, you are right. I forgot that McLaren were rocking a black and white livery. Oh, so that was from Lando going wide, I see. No, I'm GA. I thought it'd be better first time, right? Wait, £800 for GA. I guess 3 days plus travel and accommodation. Please tell me accommodation is included in that. £800 for travel, accommodation, and GA. It's not bad. If you just paid £800 for GA for 3 days, that's crazy. If you could add any team to the F1 grid, what would it be? And who'd be your driver lineup? Porsche, Daniel Ricciardo, Leo Fornaroli. Alright, there we go. First laps of SQ2. Piastri purple, Lando green. So not only has Lando got a poo battery, but now he's got no brake duct or some shit. That's not good for cooling at all. Where's Danny these days? Apparently he's in Milton Keynes this weekend. Apparently he's seeing a friend. Or maybe he's at the Red Bull factory discussing an ambassador deal. That's a joke, obviously. It's just Milton Keynes obviously known for Red Bull. Max goes up to the top. Hadji goes P2. I don't know why we're not watching that. But Norris crosses the line. Only P3. Yikes. What about Lamborghini on the grid? Lamborghini Gucci would have been a good partnership. I don't know. They seem very like similar to me. Like hype beast companies. Piastri goes 1/10 up on the Red Bulls. Wow, so it might be McLaren versus Mercedes for pole. What? Wow, Ferrari. Leclerc 2/10 up. Where's Hamilton? 2/10 up. Everyone's on fresh tires. Where's Antonelli gonna go? Only P2. Wow. So Ferrari are actually fighting for pole. Where has this come from? Everyone was saying, nah, Ferrari's not going to be good this weekend. Ferrari's not going to be good this weekend. Ah! What is that from Russell? How are you behind a broken Norris? How are you behind a broken Norris? What are we doing? And VCarb choosing not to go for banker laps. Oh, I see what VCarb are doing here. VCarb and Alpine are going to come out on 2 laps of fuel, do 2 laps on their tires so they have a fresh set either for the race or for SQ3. Bit of a risk, but I don't mind that. I don't mind that, especially if you're VCarb. Don't know why Alpine's doing that, but I don't mind if you're VCarb because they should comfortably make it to SQ3 here if you don't fuck up your lap. George, let's drive. 1 lap of fuel and fresh tires, best chance of getting into SQ3. But I hope there's not a red flag there. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's risky. I mean, they're coming out now, so. I mean, it's hard to crash at this track. I mean, you can spin off, but I don't think you can crash, really. I refuse to believe in Mercs. They're deaf trolling or something is going on. We'll have to wait for the end of SQ3 then. I don't think you want to scrub the tires here. What's up, Jet? Not my Jet, Pookie, though. It's going to be a Merc 1-2 anyways. What a surprise. I know this Ferrari looks good and Russell looks poo, so... Come on, Liam, you big beast. What it does, Cupant. Ocon's car got weighted as a random check, and they have wheeled the car into the FIA garage for further scrutineering. Oof. Alpha. They have the volume. Cheating and slow. Maybe he's overweight. Where did I get the jersey? This is the VCarb Spain jersey, football jersey. I don't think it's sold anymore. I think they only sell them for the weekend, but... Alright, Liam. 4 tenths up on Hulkenberg. You love to see it. What's up, Alpha? What? What's what? What? Do you think Alonso will retire to join Alpine? Retire? Oh, or join Alpine, sorry. I think you said retired to join Alpine. I don't know. I think I said Aston Martin for another year. Is that an option? You said Alpha? I don't remember now. Alright, VCarb actually looked quick right now. That wasn't a great first sector from Liam. But Liam... Why you guys spoiled it, bro? Why are you guys so far ahead of me? P4 for Liam. Ahead of Piastri. Where's Lindblad and Gasly going to go? Maybe the track evolution just picked up. No, that's just a great lap from Liam. Lindblad does go ahead of Norris and Russell. Wait, Russell could get knocked out here and has to hope his final lap cooks. Gasly, no, only just 8 milliseconds off of Russell. Someone knocked Russell out for the lols. Someone knocked Russell out for the lols. No, bro. Imagine that. Imagine Russell was in the drop zone, the pressure of that. Leclerc not improving. Must have made a mistake in sector 1 there. Oh, no, it's just yellow in his own time. Sorry. That's an insane lap from Liam. What? Yo, can we do SQ3 on mediums, please? Watch someone crash and then Russell would have been knocked out. Liam's driving seat. I hate that. Not your fault, but I hate that narrative because Liam is literally doing well this season. Why should he be fighting for his seat? Okay, Russell's cooking. Russell's cooking. Wow, Russell's so far down. Leclerc doesn't improve. Hamilton comes in the pits because he knows he's safe. Where's Russell going to go? He's green. Is he about to get knocked out by the Audis? There's no way. Yeah, he goes up ahead of Hadjar. But now Norris is at threat. Could the Audis knock out Norris? No. Not Hulkenberg, at least. Bro, how is Liam so fucking comfortably into SQ3 here? Alright, that's your bottom 6, sorry. Albon, out-qualified by his teammate by 5/10. That's not great. And then Sainz, obviously the Williams is just poo. That's where they're expected to qualify. Colapinto, 5/10 down on his teammate. That is not great. Where's that run of form from Colapinto gone? Then the Audis, literally, they love touching each other in real life. They love touching each other in the qualifying timings. They're always on top of each other. Hulkenberg behind Bortoletto, just. And then Gasly, honestly, qualifying where he should be. Best in P11, just on the verge of making SQ3. But Lindblad out-qualifies Russell in that session. Then we got Hadjar. Russell is 4/10 off his teammate. Then Max, then Piastri, and then Liam in P4. Then Leclerc, Antonelli, Hamilton. Can Liam cook in this last session? Or is it going to fall off with the softs? We got the Claude screens back in the Williams garage. I'm going to sit back down now. Liam might be the GOAT. What's Liam get? Liam's luck would be getting fired after a great season. Our brains are shrinking. When Lawson gets podium, what track do you think will be at this weekend? Silverstone. Nah, I can see like a Zandvoort. He likes that track. Bop, 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 bop. Okay, where's Russell losing out? Yeah, true. Lindblad, SQ3 in his home Grand Prix. Huge. Bop, 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 bop. The British media are so biased, it's horrendous. Why, what do they say? Why are they always showing kids? George has always had issues at this track. Swearman and Charles suck out. Why is Russell downshifting so early? To try to get more battery in his engine. Maybe he's just trying to right now. The battery. I'm actually speechless right now. How can McLaren let Lando even compete with this broken battery? Yeah. That's what I mean. It this looks everything is so inconsistent. I should say everything's consistently inconsistent at the moment. Oh wait, they just broke Liam's car. Now what was that? Is he visualizing the track? What is he doing right now? They found the one V Cub fan in the chat in the chat. In the crowd. If I blocked your live stream, yeah, it's just probably just a normal copyright. Well, it's not F1. It's just a normal copyright, I think. Probably because we watched a couple things. Yeah, it was just a normal. It was a normal block because I was watching because I watched the F1 vid. All right, SQ3 time. I'm feeling good about Liam, man. I'm feeling good about Liam. Five minutes of repairs for Lando. I hope everyone fucks up the laps and Liam gets pole. Well, with Lando's issues, Russell sucking and maybe Hadja underperforming, Liam could capitalize on him. Woo! Look at Lando's special, not Lando, Lewis's special helmet. It looks so nice. Guys, if you've been enjoying the stream so far, be sure to follow it down below. We'll stay live after sprint qualifying for a little bit, and we should be watching F1 Academy as well. And then tomorrow we'll be live. F1 sprint, F2 feature race. Who brings a baby like that to the Grand Prix, bro? What is that? How is that possible? Then F1 qualifying, and then F1 Academy race 1. That's tomorrow, though. That baby needs air protection? Hell no. Alright, looks like everyone's going to sit in the garage and just do one lap on softs. Alright, time is up, sync on up for SQ3. Let's get our predictions in. I'm going to go. Honestly, I'm sold. I'm going Hamilton, Antonelli. I'm going to go Piastri, actually. Leclerc, Verstappen, Russell. Actually, Russell won't be that far down. I'm going to go Russell, Piastri, Leclerc, Verstappen. I'm going to go Lawson ahead of Norris. I'm just going to go Lawson. I'm going to go Hadja. Hadja, Lawson, Norris, and then Lindblad. Goes elbow for the Toro Rosso AlphaTauri V car wins at Monza. True. Hi, from me, Lewis, Leclerc, Antonelli, Piastri, Verstappen. What's up? RG4's up. That man is sunburnt. Now that man is sunburnt. All right, we're only going to get one run. That's kind of stinky poo-poo, man. That's kind of stinky poo-poo. Point at me. Come on, Liam. Come on, Liam. I want Liam to have his moment. I want Liam to have his, like, oh my God, you did it. Which could show. I wish I could show as well. We can show F1 Academy though. The good thing about one runs is that people tend to push and make silly mistakes. Yeah, true. Liam could capitalize here. Liam could capitalize. Damn, everyone's just chilling. This is whack. This is whack. How many ads you run? I'm just running my normal ads. To be fair, I was meant to run ads in between sessions, and then today I've run extra ads when I've gone on break. But it all balances out. Timing broken? Thank you. Wait, no. Timing's not broken. Oh, it was. Alright, here we go! Final runs. Getting ready to come out. Who is going to be on sprint pole? Now, whoever gets sprint pole doesn't mean they're going to get pole on Saturday, because what tends to happen recently is we get people, we tend to get people, teams completely changing their setup in between sessions, and it's a completely different vibe. All right, V-Cub waiting to come out. V-Cub waiting to come out. I don't like that V-Cub's coming out early. I'd rather than be at the back with the most track evo. All right, everyone's coming out in a big group. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, Liam. Let's cook. Well, normally they do 2 laps. I think they're only doing 1 lap because, I don't know, want to save tires or something. But yeah, I agree. They could just shorten the session. Maybe SQ3 should be should be shootout. Like supercars do. I was feeling really good about Max this weekend, but it kind of looks nowhere at the moment. The Brembo crashes and V-Cub P1, P2. That would be elite. That would be elite. Yeah, it's very risky only doing 1 lap. I didn't even think about this. Like, not even a banker on a used tire. Wait, so what happened? Let's imagine Lindblad sets a lap and then someone crashes and Lindblad's the only one that sets the time. He starts pole. How does everyone else get sorted? Is it based off a Q2 time or the order they came out of the garage? What? Based off Q2. Right. So if that happened, if 2 people didn't set their lap, would they do it off Q time? Anyways, here we go. Piastri, looking kind of decent this weekend. Don't know if he's got the car under him, but he's got a cool livery. I feel that Piastri could qualify in the top 3 here if he strings it all together. But come on, Liam. Lindblad P2. Oh, sorry, second on his lap. I think Liam's 3rd. All right, Piastri. 28-1. Yep, don't put Liam's time on the board. There you go. Time is fixed. Sorry. Okay, so Piastri purple. This is nice so far, but where are the big boys at? Okay, let's show everyone crossing the line. Show everyone crossing the line. Oh, someone's taken purple. It was Antonelli. Only a little bit quicker than Piastri. Not too crazy. Come on, Liam. All right, Piastri, where's he got to go? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about Piastri. Oh, Norris purple sector too. 128.7. Can't remember if that's good or not, but where's Lindblad got to go? Home Grand Prix. Lindblad. Oh. 6 cents off. Why does that always happen? They're always competitive in the other sessions, and then you get to the last session there, and the midfield teams are further back. Norris goes 30 milliseconds ahead of Piastri. Wow, I didn't expect that. Liam, my goat. P3. Only 2 tenths off of the McLarens, though. Liam could be a threat here. Antonelli, 3 tenths up. But Lewis is cooking. Leclerc. There's grass on the track. Wow. Leclerc, 3 tenths off of Antonelli. But Lewis is cooking. No, a mistake again. No, he still does it. He still does it with the mistake. What? Where does Max go? I felt helpful about him this weekend. Oh, P3. We'll take that. Above Leclerc. Had just been looking good, though. Where's he going to go? Can Russell take away pole from Lewis? No. Only just ahead of Liam. And Russell. Only P5 for Russell. Wow. Lewis. Sprint pole at home. Dude, he made a mistake. The same one he made, I think it was last year. Or the year before. But this time, he still gets pole. Him and Antonelli, 3 tenths clear of their teammates. 3 tenths clear of the guys behind. 1 tenth separating Verstappen in third down to Hadger in eighth. That is insane. Hamilton and Antonelli were on another level, but everyone else was so tight. What the fuck? Wow. Dude. Where did that come from Ferrari? Coming into this weekend, Ferrari were like, we're going to be nowhere. Everyone else said Ferrari going to be nowhere. I thought Ferrari were going to be nowhere. And Hamilton's gone and gotten pole. That is insane. Oh my God. I am excited for qualifying tomorrow because not only was that tight, but we could actually have a Ferrari at Lewis Hamilton starting on pole. Fabio said start dancing. No, I said pole, not sprint pole. I was about to say, I'm happy for Lewis, but like, this is the problem with sprints. Is like, we're going to wait for the actual qualifying now. I'm not dancing, bro. I said pole. This ain't a pole. This is a sprint pole. I'll do it for a pole. Wait, has Lewis gotten an actual pole in Ferrari yet? He got the sprint pole in China. Has he got an actual pole? I'm not a scammy. What do you mean? This ain't a pole. This is a sprint pole. Don't spoil it. We said no. It's pole. No, we said pole. No. We said pole. If you prove that he said sprint pole, I'll do it. But we said pole. Lewis Hamilton's gonna breathe this in. He's gonna soak this. Oh, that's cold. Charles Leclerc walking past the camera as Lewis celebrates. That helmet is so nice. Bro, how were Lewis and Antonelli on another level to everyone else? But man, I'm so excited for qualifying. We've actually got such a tight quali, and Lewis could actually potentially get his first pole for Ferrari, right? He hasn't got pole for Ferrari yet. Yeah? Has he? Don't argue, just do it. I'm not doing it. I said pole, not sprint pole. That's not even trying to scam. When you said in chat, if he gets pole, my brain thought pole, not sprint pole. Has Lewis got pole for Ferrari? Yes, Lewis Hamilton secured his first pole position for Ferrari during sprint qualifying. No, that's not my question. But it's not yet top standard qualifying yet. Okay, so tomorrow Lewis could get his first pole for Ferrari at home. That could be elite. Just watched it back. No suspension of sprint pole. Thank you. It was pole. You should have said sprint pole if you wanted a sprint pole. Because then if he said sprint pole and he didn't get pole and sprint, and then you got pole and pole in quali, then you would be like, you know what I mean? You can't pick and choose. It's gotta be quali. They're different sessions, man. You know what he meant. Don't be scammy. I'm not! You idiot! You're spoiling a good moment right now. I will do it if he gets pole. Fabio said you're a bitch. Yeah, also, wait. What did Fabio say he was going to do? He said he was going to donate me £100 if the Red Bull looked different. And then he didn't. So, I don't know what's worse. Not giving someone £100 or not dancing for something that he literally said pole. If he wanted me to do it for sprint pole, he should have said today or sprint pole. Shout out to the fans. Where's your grandstand, bro? Where's your grandstand? I actually don't know why Lewis hasn't got a grandstand. He'd rather make £150 merch. Imagine the Lewis grandstand right now, man. He's got a straight. True, we'll put a grandstand there. His hair looks very different. Bro, I don't understand where this came from with Ferrari. Bro, he's always glazing Merc. Dude, this form from Lewis is so good to see, man. Ferrari downplaying their enduro. Yeah, maybe. Maybe it's just a bad week. Maybe rather than thinking Barcelona was a good week, maybe we're going to think last week was a bad week. Guys, I'm not even trying to scam because I don't want to do the dance. I don't care about dancing. I'll do it. But we agreed on pole, not sprint pole. So I'm not doing something I didn't bet on. It's a simple fact. If I said, oh, I'm gonna shave my head if George Russell wins a championship and he wins the Constructors' Championship, I'm not shaving my head. We said Drivers' Championship. Shout out the sprint pole trophy. Oh my god. And he'll place this on the table and then never see it again. Yep. Why does Lewis never keep his trophies, bro? Oh, they banned him! He just touched the book! Well, it was in Parc Ferme. Nah. I'm not having that. I'm obviously joking, but like, is he dumb? Is he dumb? Why would you risk touching the car, bro? Why would you risk touching the car? He did that so instinctively, man. He actually did that so instinctively. Not thinking like, oh shit, I probably shouldn't touch another competitor's car. Yeah, that little mistake in that second to last corner, yet still crossed. Who kicked all the grass on the track, by the way? Was that Lando? Dude, if Lewis wins here on Sunday, they'll be so elite, man. They'll be so elite. Yeah, oh, that's it. Austria was last week. Yeah, Austria maybe was just an outlier. Rather than Barcelona being the outlier, maybe Austria was the outlier. Maybe the championship is back on. Okay, no, it's just sprint qualifying. We need to relax. We've also got Parc Ferme opening up after the sprint, but wow. Great sprint quali, man. Great sprint quali. All right, guys, we have got F1 Academy in 30 minutes. But what a sash. What a sash. Wait, did I go through the order? So, Lindblad gets out qualified by his teammate by 4/10. Well done on making SQ3, but I would have liked to have seen him do better there. Liam, only 1/10 behind Hadja. Hadja, only 1/10 behind Verstappen. Piastri and Norris, neck and neck. Can't believe Norris out-qualified Piastri with that broken car, basically. Russell gets out-qualified by his teammate by 3/10. Leclerc gets out-qualified by his teammate by 3/10. Max P3, then Antonelli, so close. And then Hamilton on top at home. You love to see it. But guys, that wraps up sprint qualifying. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to follow down below. If you're watching on YouTube right now, we are going to end the stream there. Come join us on Twitch, twitch.tv/Ponden. We'll be live tomorrow for the sprint and qualifying. So be sure to join it. Be sure to join us, excuse me. Be sure to like down below. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.